baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Pirates have come in here and dominated the series so far. A chance to sweep this road set here today.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Zach Davies gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy had a real solid season last year. ERA under 3 on the year, which is pretty good in this day and age of high scoring and a lot of home runs. Let's see if he can duplicate that year and make this one just as good. It'll be interesting to see how he pitches in this one today.
So stepping in is Kevin Newman, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First offering. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1-2 count.
A very comfortable afternoon for baseball. 61 degrees our game time temperature. Here comes the 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Newman is retired, and there's one away. So now it's Brian Reynolds. Head-to-head numbers against Zach Davies. He hits at a .364 clip. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw on to first. 2 gone. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
Brian Hayes digging in now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground is short. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Stephen Brault, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
We're looking at a pretty good pitcher right here. ERA under 3.5 last season. And there are a lot of teams in baseball that would love to have this guy in the rotation. Very solid and very dependable.
In now is Nico Horner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Nico Horner.
Now the pitch. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball one. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, D-Roll, that's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
And he takes ball four. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. In his career versus this pitcher, he's got 8 hits in 16 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
When that threat of running's on first base, man, does that change the whole pitcher's mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And there are our umpires. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. From the belt, the pitch.
That's the ball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Set. Here it comes.
That missed. That's the ball.
This looks like it could be a rough one. He can't throw a strike. It's only the first inning. I'm not sure he's going to be around here very long.
Corner over at second. Bryant at first with no outs. count now, a ball and a strike. So 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. Here now the 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. First pitch of the AB on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Here's Javier Baez. Hard hit ball to short, and that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike 1. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch, and it's fouled away. Still only 1 out in the inning. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. From the stretch. Still 1 and 2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope, ball.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Ian Happ is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. He's set. The 0-1.
Ball.
And he takes a cold strike, 2.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
The set and the 1-2 to third. Fielded cleanly, and they get to force it home. Whatever works as the side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. On now to the top half of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 2 and the Pirates nothing. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He's 2 for 10 in the series coming into today.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
And they were able to put up double digits in the runs column yesterday, so a similar performance from the lineup would give them a good chance at least at a series sweep.
No doubt about it, Matt. They say often that hitting is contagious, and they hope that carries over. It's not easy to have double-digit knocks in a game, and they're hoping they can break out that ammunition again today.
2-1. The Buccos do, of course, trail by a couple of runs already, so they're going to have to work from behind to earn the sweep.
Sweeps aren't easy to do at this level, particularly with the competition being so stiff. They're down a couple of runs early, but there's a lot of baseball left, and the way they're playing right now, this game's far from over.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
The next 3-2. chopped towards first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy has got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
In now, Colin Moran. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And it's 2-0 now to Colin Moran. One out, nobody on.
You're Loki Black, no cap.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Here's Gregory Polanco. Head-to-head numbers against Zach Davies. He's 4 for 13.
You're bad. Get better.
First offering on its way.
Trash can.
Yeah.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
With you.
Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail it here 2-0. Ready now is Zach Davies. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The pitcher, Zach Davies.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Into the box, Nico Horner, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. The 1-0. Davies on at first, nobody out. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
Runners on the move for second. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's one away.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at outfielder Gregory Polanco. Can play all spots in the outfield, from center to both corners, with a cannon arm and the ability to go in the gap.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Ball two.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
The 2-0 on the way. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Set. Here's the 3-0. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
The first baseman, number 44,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. From the stretch. And he takes ball 1. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Both runners on the move. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Now it'll be Wilson Contreras. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Now the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
Hit hard, but foul. Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And now everybody's running. Pitch swung on and missed. And here's the tag, and he is dead in the water trying to steal home there. That didn't work. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now here's the pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And he takes a called strike 1. Head-to-head numbers against Zach Davies. He's got 8 hits in 22 tries. 1-1. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Contreras finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Frazier is retired, and there's one away. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jacob Stallings. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Bases are empty, one man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. It's a fastball that misses.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
1 out, nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 43, Steven Brault.
Now at the plate, here is Steven Brault. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're down 2-0. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've earned 5 walks in the game, and he said that's not only leading to a lot of run-scoring opportunities, but it's also forcing the pitching on the other side to work a lot harder and throw more pitches than they want to.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Here's Jock Peterson now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2-0 pitch on the way. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Three and 1 to the Cubs left fielder. The 3-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Now the payoff pitch home. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. On the move is Polanco. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian.
So 2 are gone now in the Cubs half of the third, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And the pitch.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
2 out, nobody on. Happ with a 2-1 count now. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. The count now at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're up 2-0. And stepping in, Kevin Newman back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And now a pitch on the way.
No, that's outside. Ball.
The 1-0. is in there for strike one. Hanging curveball taken, though, for a second strike.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it, one gone.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
So now to the plate, Brian Reynolds. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Nope, ball. 1-1.
Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Peterson. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The third baseman, number 13, Brian Hayes.
Stepping in once again is Brian Hayes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the Pirates are in the hit column.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting by your three-hole guy right there. First two guys, not so much. Now they bring up the monster in the four-hole with 2 outs. They have a chance to make a nice inning out of this.
At the plate now, Brian Goodwin. High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Hayward, and that one is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Pirates have come back to tie things at 2.
This is a perfect example of the total concentration it takes to be a pitcher at this level. He was on cruise control, hitting his spots, preserving a 2-run lead, and then boom, he misses his location, and the game is tied. Back to square one.
The first baseman, number 19,
To the plate now, Colin Moran. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind it 2-0. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
If he's going to dial up 2-0 changeups and have a good feel for it, this offense is going to have trouble breaking through against this guy.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Still 2-2. hits it into the air to shallow center. In there, a base hit. So the two-out success means Gregory Polanco bats this inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Into the box now, Gregory Polanco. Ripped down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a two-bagger.
So here's Adam Frazier, and he fouls this one off. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh and 1 count, the pitch.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Now the 0-2.
That's the ball.
Moran on third. Polanco at second with 2 gone. The 1-2 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. That'll bring up Jason Hayward. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
2-2.
So a full count now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job. Here's
the Pirates skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Cody Ponce is out from the bullpen now, as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Cody.
At the plate, Zach Davies. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. To second for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Into the box, Nico Horner, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. A 1-1. Runner at first here with one away in a 2-2 ball game. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Ryan.
Stepping in now, Chris Bryant, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. Set and the 1-0 pitch. Count even now at 1-1. A ball and a strike now to Bryant. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. One left for the Cubs. We'll head to the 5th, tied at 2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And now, Jacob Stallings flew out last time up. Here's the first pitch. Now a curveball to start him out, but an easy take. It's ball one. That's wide, 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch.
That's the ball.
You can bet they'd love ball four here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, one away.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
In now, Cody Ponce. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. First at-bat of the game for him here in the fifth, as he was a late entrant into this one. The 1-0. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, and he'll make it to third with a triple. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
Standing in now, Kevin Newman, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. High and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
At the plate now, Brian Reynolds, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. No hits to this point. Ready with the 0-1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Happ is there, 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 13,
So 2 gone here in the Pirates' fifth, and up next is Ke'Bryan Hayes. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, that's a great pitch right there. An 0-0 changeup to a great hitter. It opens up so many more places you can go in the strike zone.
Comes set. The 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. Newman stands at second with 2 gone. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Misses. Ball 2.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Now the 2-2. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. The 2-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another one sent foul. Here's the 2-2. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. The 2-2. Three runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Here's a fly ball now lifted in the air out to right. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the 5th coming up, and Pittsburgh's taking a 3-2 lead. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High pop up. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So So bases are empty with one gone. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. First pitch of the AB now. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
The batter number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Base is empty, 2 away, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. First pitch of the AB on its way. A ball and no strikes. Hit high and deep to right center. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Down go the Cubs on just 4 pitches. Still a 3-2 ball game. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and digging in is the outfielder, Brian Goodwin. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's the ball.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
2-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Colin Moran.
Into the box now, Colin Moran, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Popped him up. Contreras over to his right. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
So a runner at first now with one away, and the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. From the belt, the pitch, fouled away. Three twos our score here in inning number 6. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
To the plate now, Adam Frazier. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They're up 3-2. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson.
Jock Peterson.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Peterson is retired, and there's 1 away.
Up next to the Cubs.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
So 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. A shot down the first baseline. Well, this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-2 now. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. Fouled off. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. And it's fouled away. This one's down to third. Reined in. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Up next, Jason Hayward. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Newman is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They trail 3-2. Seventh inning ready to roll, and now it'll be the catcher, Jacob Stallings. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. Oh, way to get dirty. He gathers the throw. Hats off to that one.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Eric Gonzalez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 2, Eric Gonzalez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a curveball misses inside.
1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. Bryant's got it. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go Kevin Newman. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command, even if he's still throwing strikes? Stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Hit on the ground to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates, but they still lead it 3-2. Michael Feliz will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 45, Michael Feliz.
Last half of the 7th. fourth here, and next will be the pitcher, Zach Davies.
Zach Davies.
First offering on its way.
1-0.
Jake Marisnick will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 6, Jake Marisnick.
Ready with the 1-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
They need to be aggressive right here from the offensive standpoint. Lead-off base hit, bottom of the 7th, you're down 1. This has to be the moment they scratch one across.
Stepping in now, Nico Horner, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 delivery.
That missed. That's the ball.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Now the 2-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike one.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The 2-1 is taken for strike two. Two runs, 3 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. The second for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
In now, Chris Bryant. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Ready with the 2-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. They're down 3-2. Ryan Tepera has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 53, Ryan Tepera.
Ready to begin the 8th and set to go as the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Left side, but well foul. The 1-2. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. And this is popped up near second base. Horner's got it for the first down. Next up is Ke'Bryan Hayes. He flew out in his last AB. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one. One 1-0 pitch on the way.
Ball.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Two balls and a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. To first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Brian Goodwin will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First offering on its way, and he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Jason Shreve is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 55, Jason
Bottom of the inning now, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo.
Now here's the pitch. And this is up and in, ball 1. The Pirates leading by the slimmest of margins late in this one and trying to hang on and earn the series sweep.
One of the keys if you want to sweep a team is you're going to have to get some big outs in that 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. They're leading by a run as we're going towards the end of this game. Now it's time for the pitching staff to put this one under wraps.
And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
3-0 to him now.
3-0.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
0-2.
Rizzo gets his lead at first, nobody out. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
No, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that's in there. Base hit. They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now. And that brings up Javi Baez, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. 1-0 pitch on the way. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A 1-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
The 2-1 pitch.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-1. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right and up into the crowd. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Polanco has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next to the Cubs, the left fielder, Josh.
So in now for Chicago, Jock Peterson. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Now the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. The 1-0 home.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Like clockwork, a 4-6-3 double play to end the threat. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. All set to start the ninth in this one, and here comes the first baseman, Colin Moran.
Number 19, Colin Moran.
Now here's the pitch.
Ball. 1-0.
The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Hal is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Now back to right fielder, Polanco.
So the next to bat will be Gregory Polanco. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
Cut. 0-1.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. Gets him to go after 1-0-2 as this is popped in the air toward the left side of the infield.
Now back, second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Next to hit is Adam Frazier, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. He's set, and the pitch. In there, 0-1.
I'm sure every pitcher on the staff could use an extra run right here. I know the bases are empty and there's 2 outs, but stay on the attack. Get a guy on first base. You never know. You get something going and string a few across. The 0-1 delivery.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
The 1-1. Taken, strike two. The 1-2. Misses, ball two. Ball three. 3-2 now. Jacob Stallings would be next. The 3-2 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Hayward finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Nothing in the Pittsburgh ninth. Last chance coming up now for the Cubbies. They trail it here by just a run. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Richard Rodriguez takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Now to the plate, Ian Happ. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
The center fielder, Ian Happ.
Here's the first pitch.
Down, ball.
The 1-0. Is a fastball down below the knees.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
I'm no pitching coach, but it doesn't look like he's finishing his pitches here. That misses high, ball 3. Jason Hayward waits on deck. And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
So now here is Jason Hayward. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Happ aboard here at first with nobody out. Here's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Nobody out, runner on first. And another foul ball. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
David Bodie will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 13, David Bodie.
From the belt, the pitch fouled away. Runners on first with one down.
Looks decent.
The 0-1 pitch.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
That's the ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Nico Horner. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now the 0-1.
That missed. That's the ball.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Good swing just a little early, and they'll see another payoff pitch. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Catch is made, and the Pirates go on the road and sweep their division rivals in this 3-game series.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Pittsburgh Pirates used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Cody Ponce claims the win out of the pen, his first. Zach Davies takes the loss despite working 7 strong innings. Richard Rodriguez wraps it up for the save, his second. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Cubs, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes.